Hi. In the last video, we were discussing about just an introductory part of the chapter areas of parallelograms and triangles. In the last video, we have discussed how to calculate areas of parallelogram, how to calculate areas of triangles. Now let me start the chapter. And when you open the chapter in your textbook, first few pages are unnecessary. That means that pages are just saying some introductory part. I'm going to leave that pages because nothing is there in that pages. So I'm going to start this chapter by discussing theorem 9.1, page number 157, theorem 9.1. That is your we have to start by discussing this concept. Okay. Actually this chapter starts from theorem 9.1. Okay, so you can leave the previous pages. We are going to start the discussion of theorem 9.1 through this video. And you know what theorem 9.1 says. So now it is a time to write theorem 9.1 in your notebook. You can write theorem 9.1 and underline and keep your pen down and listen to the video. So this is your theorem. What the theorem says, read. Parallelograms on the same base and between same parallels are equal in area. What is the meaning? Parallelograms on the same base and between the same parallels are equal in area. That means it says that you just consider few parallelograms, number of parallelograms. You can consider two parallelograms. We need at least two because here it is not a singular word, it is plural, parallelograms. That means more than one parallelogram. So we have to consider at least two parallelograms. You can consider three parallelograms, you can consider four, you can consider hundreds of parallelograms, no problem. So you have to consider many parallelograms. How you can consider parallelogram? When you consider parallelograms, that all parallelograms should be on the same base. How you can consider parallelograms? You have to consider many parallelograms, but the condition is all parallelograms on the same base. All parallelograms should be on the same base. Okay, and all parallelograms should be between same parallels. So you may have some doubts how we can draw the parallelogram. Let me tell you. You just consider two parallel lines, some L and M. You just consider two parallel lines L and M. You just consider two parallel line L and M. So you can ask me why we are considering two parallel lines. See, this condition says that the parallelogram should be between same parallels. That means you have to draw parallelograms in such a way that all parallelograms should be between same parallels. That's why I drawn two parallel line. Okay, so the second condition we drawn, and which is the first condition says that you have to consider parallelogram with the same base. Then can you draw some parallelograms such that all parallelograms base should be same and all parallelograms should be between same parallels? Once again, read the sentence. You have to consider parallelogram with the same base. So you have to draw some few parallelogram with the same base. Then which is the second condition, that all parallelograms should be between same parallels. So that's why I drawn two parallel lines advance. L and M are the parallel lines. Then now I am going to draw some parallelogram with the same base. Okay. See. Is this a parallelogram? Can you say is this a parallelogram? A, B, C, D. Yes, A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. Why? Because this side line is, see, this side is parallel to this side is parallel to this side, and this is a parallelogram, of course. And this is the first parallelogram. Then how my second parallelogram can be drawn? See, listen. When you start drawing another parallelogram, that parallelogram should be that parallelogram and this parallelogram should share a same base. That means you have to draw in this way only, isn't it? See, you have to draw in this way, A, B, some E, F. Now you just consider the parallelogram A, B, C, D. Your first parallelogram is A, B, C, D, and which is the second parallelogram? A, B, E, F. Consider both parallelogram. What is the speciality of both parallelogram? Both parallelograms base is same, which is that AB, and both parallelograms are lying in between same parallel L and M. In this way you have to draw parallelograms. Then can anyone draw another parallelogram? See, can you draw a parallelogram like this? See, let me make this length, let me increase the length of the parallel lines, and I am going to draw a parallelogram like this. See, let it be some A, B, some R, K. Now can you say AB RK is a parallelogram? Yes, of course, because AB is parallel to KR and AK, this line is parallel to BR, so obviously that is a parallelogram. So you just check whether these parallelograms are satisfying that condition. See, what is the speciality of these three parallelogram? Their base is same AB. See, same base, see, same base. Then which is the next condition? That all parallelograms are between the same parallels. See, between same parallels, you may understood. And this is the figure according to that theorem. And if these parallelograms are with the same base and between same parallels, and what is said in the theorem, if the condition is like this, then all parallelograms area are equal. That means they are equal in area. When we can say parallelograms areas are equal, if that parallelograms are on the same base and between the same parallels, we can say that area of each parallelograms are equal. We are going to prove that theorem, but still we have to go deep in this theorem. So let me explain once again this theorem. So let me draw another figure. So according to that theorem, I'm going to draw a figure. So first of all, you have to draw two parallel lines L and M. Why? Because we have to draw some parallelograms in between same parallels. That's why I drawn L and M. And let me draw a parallelogram like this. Can I draw a parallelogram like this? Is it a parallelogram? Yes, of course. Let it be ABCD. ABCD is a parallelogram. See, why? Because this is parallel to this is parallel to this, so ABCD is a parallelogram. And according to the theorem, can I draw a parallelogram like this? Can I draw a parallelogram like this? What is wrong in this? This is a parallelogram, and obviously this is also a parallelogram. Their base is same AB, but they are not in between the same parallel. See, this is your parallels. Can you say that this parallelogram is in between that? No, that is not in between that. So how you can draw that parallelogram? You have to draw in this way. You can name it as some ABEF. Now these are two parallelograms with the same base and between same parallels. In this way you have to draw parallelogram. If two parallelograms are satisfying this condition, then area of this parallelogram and area of this parallelogram are equal. Let me explain in Malayalam for you. Actually this Malayalam is against the rule of this school, but for the time of sake, let me explain. That means നിങ്ങൾക്കിപ്പോൾ മനസ്സിലായിട്ടുണ്ടാകും ഈ തിയറം എന്താണെന്ന്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വീണ്ടും പറയുന്നത് ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു കുട്ടി മനസ്സിലാവാത്തുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അവനും കൂടെ മനസ്സിലാവാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ്. സോ അതുകൊണ്ട് ബോറടിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടികൾ സഹകരിക്കുക. ലെസൺ, ഈ തിയറം എന്താ പറയുന്നത്? കുറച്ച് പാരലോഗ്രാം നിങ്ങൾ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുക. എങ്ങനെയൊക്കെയാണ് പാരലോഗ്രാം കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുന്നത്? വെറുതെ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുന്ന മതിയോ? അല്ല. കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുന്ന എല്ലാ പാരലോഗ്രാമിൻ്റെയും ബേസ് എന്തായിരിക്കണം? ഒരേ ബേസ് ആയിരിക്കണം. എല്ലാ പാരലോഗ്രാമിനും ബേസ് താഴെയുള്ള സൈഡ് ഒന്നായിരിക്കണം. പിന്നെ എന്താണ്? കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുന്ന എല്ലാ പാരലോഗ്രാമിനും കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുന്ന എല്ലാ പാരലോഗ്രാമും നിങ്ങൾ വരച്ച പാരലൽ ലൈൻസിൻ്റെ ഇടയിൽ തന്നെ ആയിരിക്കണം. എല്ലാം അതിൻ്റെ ഇടയിലായിരിക്കണം. ഇടയിൽ എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഉള്ളിലോട്ട് കയറുന്നല്ല, അതിൻ്റെ താഴത്തെ സൈഡ് താഴത്തെ പാരലൽ ലൈനിലും മുകളിലത്തെ സൈഡ് മുകളിലത്തെ പാരലൽ ലൈനിലും ആയിരിക്കണം. ഐ റിപ്പീറ്റ്, the lower side should be on the lower parallel line and the upper side should be on the upper parallel line. അങ്ങനെ ആയിരിക്കണം. അപ്പോൾ ഏതൊക്കെ കണ്ടീഷൻ സാറ്റിസ്ഫൈ ചെയ്യണം? നിങ്ങൾ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുന്ന കുറേ പാരലോഗ്രാം കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യാം. പക്ഷേ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുന്നതിൻ്റെ പ്രത്യേകത എന്താണ്? എല്ലാ പാരലോഗ്രാത്തിൻ്റെ ബേസ് എന്തായിരിക്കണം? സെയിം ആയിരിക്കണം. പിന്നെ നിങ്ങൾ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുന്ന എല്ലാ പാരലോഗ്രാമും നിങ്ങൾ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുന്ന പാരലൽ ലൈൻസിൻ്റെ ഇടയിൽ തന്നെ ആയിരിക്കണം. ഇടയിൽ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ എന്താണ്? ലോവർ സൈഡ് ഓഫ് ദ പാരലോഗ്രാം ലോവർ പാരലൽ ലൈനിലും അപ്പർ സൈഡ് ഓഫ് ദ പാരലോഗ്രാം അപ്പർ പാരലലിനും ആയിട്ടുള്ള പാരലോഗ്രാമാണ് നിങ്ങൾ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുന്നതെങ്കിൽ ആ പാരലോഗ്രാംസിനൊക്കെ ഒരു പ്രത്യേകതയുണ്ട്. എന്തായിരിക്കും? ആ പാരലോഗ്രാംസിൻ്റെ ഏരിയ ഒക്കെ ഈക്വൽ ആയിരിക്കും. ഇനി ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കട്ടെ, യു ജസ്റ്റ് കൺസിഡർ ടു പാരലൽ ലൈൻസ് L and M, and of course this is a parallelogram and this is also a parallelogram. Can you say that area of this parallelogram and area of this parallelogram are equal? No, Their areas should not be equal. Why? Because they are sharing the same base, but they are not in between the same parallels. When their areas will be equal, if it is like this, two parallel lines, and this is the first parallelogram, this is the first parallelogram, and this is your second parallelogram, then area of this parallelogram should be equal to area of this parallelogram. Why? Because now they are on the same base and they are in between same parallel lines. You may understood it well. Okay, and you can write note in your own wish. For some students, if they write one or two sentence, they will get understood. For some students, they have to write in detail. So as your wish, you can design your notebook, but concept should be thorough with you. You may understood the concept.